Welcome to the second half of World News Today. I'm Randolf Jamias. Leaders from around the Arab world arrived in the Saudi Arabian capital on Monday to attend the Arab Economic, Social and Development Summit. Egyptian President Mohamed Morsi is heading the two-day summit. Saudi Crown Prince Salman, Yemeni President Ali Abdullah Saleh, and Somali President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud were attending. The two-day meeting is set to address economic issues, customs agreements, and free trade policies between Arab states. Finance ministers as well as trade ministers are also attending the summit. Meanwhile, snow expanded from northern and central Germany to the south on Monday, affecting transportation in the whole country. Affected by the bad weather, hundreds of flights in airports of Frankfurt, Berlin, and Munich were canceled or delayed on Monday. In Frankfurt Airport, nearly 300 flights, accounting for more than a quarter of the total arrivals and departures, were affected. More than 1,000 passengers were stranded at the airport. Meanwhile, some intercity trains were canceled. According to the German Railway Department, part of high-speed rails had to slow down with maximum speed of 200 kilometers per hour. Frozen sections of highway have triggered many accidents. Some sections have been blocked. Snow and cold will go on in this week, said the German Weather Service Center. Major cities in China's Hebei province were shrouded in dense fog on Tuesday morning, causing poor visibility, said the local weather authorities. Fog lowered visibility in many cities in Hebei to less than 50 meters. Hebei's meteorological center issued the highest alert for the fog. Local government also took precautionary measures to close the expressway to traffic in heavy fog areas. Heavy fog also forced all flights in Hebei's Shijiazhuang Airport to be canceled or delayed. The National Weather Center said on Monday that a cold front will sweep most part of North China from Wednesday to Thursday, bringing strong winds and dropping temperatures by 6 to 10 degrees Celsius. Now in the U.S., over 50 people have died from flu, and 476 people have been admitted to hospital intensive care units for the virus in the U.S. state of Illinois, according to the latest statistics released by the Illinois Department of Public Health last Friday. In Chicago, the largest city in Illinois, 121 people have been hospitalized. Only one was hospitalized in the same period last year. As for widespread flu epidemic, the government and hospitals took several measures: allocate more vaccines to injection points, set up flu shot points in schools and supermarkets, and suspend patient visiting time in case of cross-infection. Experts say that the number of people hospitalized and dead will rise continuously. The flu epidemic has spread to 48 states, and 30 states have had death cases, but Illinois has more serious situation. In technology news, furniture with switches will one day be gone in the future. Ivan Arakistain is innovating to eliminate light switches in furniture and developing touch-responsive fittings called Wood Touch. Is this the future of furniture in our homes? Let's find out more.
Ivan Arakistain is trying to eliminate light switches. Arakistain works for Spanish research institute Tecnalia, which has developed touch-responsive fittings. Called Wood Touch, the fixture switch on lights with a gentle swipe of the hand.
Traditionally, to introduce a light switch, you need to make a hole in the bed headboard, and this does distort the nice picture you get in the shop when you buy it. Thanks to Wood Touch technology, the headboard remains intact and you can control the headboard.
The system uses sensors, LED technology and electroluminescence, a process by which the electric field of one's hand over the sensors triggers the lights to illuminate.
We used different sensors for the application in tables and ordinary furniture where the thickness is not so important. We developed a device which is wired. The sensor is wired to the receiver, and where you plug or you control the devices.
Tecnalia devised the sensors in conjunction with local furniture makers and electronics manufacturers. The researcher says they could be available commercially within a year, and thinks this functional furniture could render switches almost obsolete. Arakistain believes people are bored with what he calls dumb furniture, and hopes Tecnalia's magic touch will deliver a brighter future.
Next up, dog lovers in Russia's remote Kamchatka Peninsula took part in the annual dog sled race and ski joring contest. Dog sled has been the region's traditional means of transportation for centuries, and dog sled races is one of the locals' favorite sports. Ski joring, a winter sport where a person on ski is pulled by a dog, is new to the region, though its popularity is growing rapidly. Traditionally, the sled is pulled by 4 dogs. Dogs participating in this year's race were of various breeds, but most popular were Alaska and Siberian Huskies, Malamutes, Norwegian Metis, and Kamchatka Lykas. The success of the race equally depends on both a human and a dog. Kamchatka is one of the best places in the world to hold dog race. It is covered with snow for almost 9 months a year. So it is no surprise that the popularity of dog sled racing and ski joring is growing fast in this remote and beautiful region. And finally, at the Australian Open, Maria Sharapova continued her perfect run in the quarterfinals by swatting aside Russian compatriot Ekaterina Makarova on Tuesday. Sharapova had not lost any of her previous 5 Australian Open quarterfinal matches, a record she extended with ease against the 19th-seeded Makarova with a 6-2, 6-2 victory. The pair had met in the same round last year at Melbourne Park, and Makarova had beaten 11th seed Marion Bartoli and 5th seed Angelique Kerber to make the quarterfinals, but was unable to stop Sharapova's rampant march through the tournament. Sharapova has dropped just 9 games in total, the fewest number conceded by a semi-finalist at the tournament. Sharapova will now meet 6th seed Lina in the semi-finals on Thursday. On that note, we end today's World News. Thanks for the company and have a good one.